Thank you for the kind words and the opportunity to represent the graduating class of 2016 Emerson College. Give yourself a round of applause, everyone. I am profoundly honored to be here, Mr. President. I hear you wanted Malala to speak here, the 17-year-old Nobel laureate from Pakistan, but you'll kind of have to make do with me. Now, I'm known to be a little whimsical on stage, so if I'm swaying, it does not mean I'm about to faint. So, can all the mothers in the house, can you tell me how many mothers are in the house? Raise your hands, give yourself a shout out. Good number. I'd just like to congratulate you all that your kids will no longer be living out of your basement. Well, maybe not everybody, so, fingers crossed. But seriously, look at what you've accomplished. You should celebrate today. You've done wonderfully well, and we all thank you for that. And to the dads, too. A little thank you to the dads as well. I stand here today 6,706 miles from my mother. Yes, I checked that. Mothers, actually for that matter, all parents, have a very special relationship with their children. That emotional tug is so strong, rationality leaves the brain. You agree, right? We communicators always, and I do mean always, strive to emulate this relationship. Since 1880, Emerson College has been in the business of storytelling to create relationships. My story is 4 words, just 4 words: Muslim, Pakistani, Pashtun, woman. My privilege is enlightened Muslim, educated Pakistani, proud Pashtun, and smart woman of color. Today, I celebrate my global citizenship as an Emerson change agent, committed to expand understanding, respect, freedom, and the ultimate goal for us all, happiness. Like all of us here, I've had my struggles, but I am strong. My life is simply different than yours. My country is as good or bad as any other. My religion is as used or misused as any other. The experiences gained, the knowledge earned, and the memories made are specific and special to each one of us in this arena. We have our special stories. My heritage, my culture, my life, and my experiences with Fulbright and Emerson have empowered me enough to know that the world will be a better place with me in it. The world will be a better place because of you. The world will be a better place because of all those Syrians, Libyans, Iraqis, and Ukrainians, all those who dare to dream. Our collective stories highlight our commonalities as well as our differences. Our stories forge relationships. Our stories transcend my hashtag third world problems and your hashtag first world problems, as I've experienced firsthand at Emerson. As a communication change agent, we collaboratively have helped people in Rosarito, Mexico, move forward from the cartel violence, empty hotel rooms to full capacity, helped by Mexican students sharing their stories via film through film festivals. As a change agent at Emerson, we have worked with the incredibly talented at-risk youth from the Bird Street Community Center in Dorchester, where today, guns and knives are exchanged for the explosive power of communication to resolve conflict. Some of these students are here today with me to celebrate this occasion, and I'd like for them to stand. Give them a round of applause, people. They really need it. They deserve it. What this means is that no matter what geography, race, color, ethnicity, crisis is just another name for opportunity. This sentiment is beautifully reflected in a famous poetic Urdu verse by poet of the East, Iqbal. Zara nam hote ye mitti, badi zarkhez hai saki. Water this flower a little and see it bloom. Boston is a very long way for a Pashtun girl from north of Pakistan to make such a journey. But what a journey Emerson has been. My relationship with Emerson has evolved from an arranged marriage to that of a passionate love affair. I mean, seriously, Fulbright directed me to come here and attend Emerson, even though it wasn't initially my first preference. I mean, you get what I'm saying? But then, being a dutiful child and seeing no obvious flaw with the communication philosophy, I'm like, okay. I came with no expectations, and no offense intended, but I seriously came with no expectations, and would often wistfully look at the boy next door, in this case, that school across the river. But then, Emerson swept me off my feet. I was actually tempted to move my sleeping bag to the 8th floor of the Walker building. Shout out to my peeps here. It became my home. Its residents, my family, and the constant supply of pizza, bagels, donuts, and diet soda are dietary supplements you need to visit. It does also help that Boston is just so pretty. It is, even with hell freezing over last winter. It's still pretty. Emerson, as I know from my personal experience, is the most inclusive school in the country. When I came here, I was advised, Maria, your visa is a privilege and not a right. And given my background, I took that advice to heart. But I will admit that my academic family in communication studies know that we have learned from the best on how to be open and sometimes excessively exercise our freedom of speech as storytellers. Being in such a culturally diverse college has taught me to appreciate and understand different points of view. How could you not? It's like experiencing cultures over a cup of Uruguayan mate with New York chocolate, I mean, what was it, Easter bunnies? Yeah? Meaty shawarma. I mean, I'm always looking for that halal meat, so yay, Boston. And then a piece of sushi effectively avoiding wasabi. So, and then homemade pumpkin muffins all the way from New Hampshire. Yes, Libyan bakbaka, not baklava, bakbaka. And then the Arab kabza. In case you can't already tell, food is kind of my happy point. Or as termed public diplomacy by your State Department. Hillary, I think, dubbed it that. And then you realize that the first step in effective communication is to empathize with others, even when you don't agree with them. Everyone has a belief system. Everyone has sacred values. And everyone knows their absolute truth. Today, standing here reminds me of how I, actually no, all of us, are a part of something so much bigger. Today, the world as we know it is engulfed by crises. Some people fear it, rightly so, but we here at Emerson embrace it. Because we know that crisis means opportunity. Opportunity for the adept and adaptive leaders. Leaders who are change agents. As a change agent, we present to you the new normal, the pathway forward. This Pashtun girl returns home as a change agent, brimming with confidence provided by Emerson College, facilitated by Fulbright in this beautiful city of Boston. I leave this prestigious college much, much more appreciative of the commonalities that unite us, and more aware of the differences that make this diverse community at Emerson so unforgettably beautiful. Today, we leave Emerson with the promise to replace violence with hope, war with peace, hate with love, because I know each and every one of us have the power to shape the world we all call home. Congratulations, graduates. Dera Dera Manana, Shukriya, and thank you.